Ignition sequence start. Astronauts report it feels good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. Tower cleared.
Let's go! All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Earth Week savings
Is it
stream.
Earth Week already? It's my
Earth
favorite
Week.
week.
Earth Day is Friday. I'm here with Joe and with Jake for Earth Week and the Earth Week savings stream.
The Earth Week energy is palpable.
It sure is.
Feel it.
It sure is. It's a holiday, man.
I'm here to talk about saving paper with reusable pages. What about you guys?
And saving money for Earth Week on the treasure track. It's like it's savings. It's like saving should be the word of the day.
I love that. Woo! Saving.
Oh, man. Jake, I grew up watching movies play out. Is this just what we're doing now?
I didn't hear what you said, but copyright reasons. We're not being fun to have a word of the day.
Word of the day. I'll take it.
I always wanted to have a word of the day, and now we have it. I'm not going to say it, but it begins with an S and ends with avings.
That's great.
Everything like that.
I think since it's Earth Week, for every caller, we're going to plant a tree for them in their name.
Incredible. We're going to get a whole forest planted at this rate.
Yeah, it's through One Tree Planted, a great organization we've worked with a few times in the past as well.
So so you can name the tree. But someone's phone ringing.
Is that a caller already?
Who's phoning that?
All right, so call in.
We've already derailed.
Call in.
We've already derailed.
That's your cue to call in.
That's the sound. Follow that link right up here to call in. Let us know either your questions about the everyday planner or share with us a savings related tip.
Great deal on Amazon today. 35%.
That's right.
35% off on the treasure truck on Amazon.
We love the Amazon treasure truck.
Yes.
And to highlight how powerful 35% off, can we take 35% off of this last year? Like say goodbye to Jake.
We're not.
No, we can't do that one.
No, we're not going to do that. I'll show you what 30. That's about 35%. I'm super excited though. Let's get back into it. This week, Easter, Passover, and the treasure truck. I feel like there should be a solar eclipse or something like that. This is amazing.
It's really all these main events come together on one day.
It's an amazing week. It sure is. Yes.
So the Everyday Planner, 35% off on Amazon right now, live. Hit up the treasure truck. Give us a call. We'll plant a tree for you. Ask us questions about the Everyday Planner. Don't forget to call in at bit.ly/earthstream. Give us a call, ask us about the planner, or share with us your savings tips.
Oh, look at that. First caller. This is amazing. Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Good. You're on with Jake and Joe.
Happy Earth Week.
Thank you. I love Rocketbook. I am addicted. I have started spreading my addiction to all of my coworkers and to all my family members. And so I just wanted to thank you. I have the Panda and the Fusion, and I did your hack and put them together. So and all of the pens. I bought the active planners for both my kids. I'm like addicted to your products. So I just wanted to say thank you.
The hackers. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Having planner questions or savings tips for us?
No, I have a suggestion for you though.
Yes.
Wait on us.
I need a password log. I work in healthcare industry, and we often have like 8,000 passwords we have to memorize, and we have to change them every 30 days. It's a pain in the butt. So if we had like a password log reusable template where we could just erase and then keep track of them, that would be amazing.
I like that. Yeah. Like, sort of a very specialized function.
Be a very helpful way for you to like reuse the page, but also save your passwords, right?
Yeah.
And one thing
That was an indication for it.
There we go. Save some passwords. We're really
This is
saving.
awesome.
Yeah.
This is good. We're going to stick with that the entire
We are
stream.
professionals. Yes, we are.
Thanks so much for joining us, Joanna. Of course, we're going to be planting a tree in your name for us.
Thank you.
Can we get our tree planted counter on the screen?
How many trees have we planted so far?
I've lost count already. It's so many.
I'm pretty sure it's one. You want to name your tree?
I'm sorry.
Would you like to name your tree? Your tree.
You can name the tree.
I named it Johanna.
I love
Thank
that.
It just has a beautiful ring to it.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks so much.
Thank you for calling. And that's such a great intro into what the everyday planner is, because Johanna had the Panda Planner, which is a much more structured planner that gets into habit building and happiness. It's a fantastic planner. But the Rocketbook everyday planner is intentionally way less structured, and that is where it derives its power, right? And so it allows you to break your year in your months, in your weeks into bite-sized chunks and just focus on accomplishing your goals. And so maybe we should dive into the templates, Joe.
Let's dive in. Yeah, I
idea.
like the everyday planner is for every person, right? And it all starts off with the first page, the 3-month overview. This first page is the most powerful page in the whole planner. Just take a little time to map out your visions and your motivation and monthly goals over 3 months that cover your career, financial, health, relationships, social, personal, for example. And you want to do this over 3 months. We think that this is about right. If you want to accomplish something pretty big, 1 month is too short. 1 year is a little bit too long, but breaking it up into 3 months, like on month 1, I might want to just have a feedback conversation with Jake. By month 3, I can actually get his ego under control, right? That's the power of the 3-month system. 1, 2, 3, power of 3s.
Yes, and that is a recurring theme. This idea of a rolling window
Of your
ahead.
ego is the theme.
Yeah, well, of course, that's a theme for every live stream.
Yes.
But the idea is that a rolling window ahead, specifically around that 3-month horizon, but some other windows too that we'll talk about. But just to be clear, there is an annual planning set of pages where you can get 1 or 2 big events a year ahead on a rolling calendar. So right now, my rolling calendar, January, February, and March would probably say 2023, and the rest of my months say 2022. And that way you can get a birthday on the calendar or a house closing, some of the big events that you know are coming up, but then focus on that 3-month rolling.
I've actually noticed that Jake's B-Day is already written into my planner.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's-
I wonder how that happened. That's weird. That's so
Wow.
weird. I think it was written in there with a Sharpie too, Peter. If you know
That's gonna be more. It's actually printed in them.
But I didn't get your card this year. But yeah. Let's.
I mean, scan all over to the monthly pages next, right? This is really great. They're unlabeled, so you can start your week on a Sunday or a Monday, you name it, right? So it's super flexible for you.
Yeah, and of course the month view does provide a little bit more detail, and it is that that rolling 3-month count, 3 months ahead of time, which in every section of the everyday planner gets into more and more detail, right? And so then you get down into the weekly pages, and every day is split into morning, afternoon, and evening sections, so that you can sort of simply organize each part of your day. And there's 6 weeks of weekly planning, which guarantees that you're always at least going to be able to capture the next calendar month. And
Right.
if you think you have to like map it out, but it actually requires 6 full weeks to do that.
Yeah.
You
That
might
way,
say,
no
like,
matter
yeah,
what the
5?
month is,
Yeah.
it's gonna fit in there.
Yes.
But you actually need 6 weeks. Yep.
Yep.
Moving on, right? You got to keep your lists, right? I'm a big list guy. I know everyone here is, because once you capture all of your to-dos and get it out of your head and have it into these list pages, it's the way that you create some sanity in your life, because you can get it out of your head and not have to turn over it. It's in a place where you can refer back to it and get some stuff done.
Yeah, and it's also compatible with SmartList, so it's like magic. You scan that page, and your to-dos are instantly pulled into the app into its own section of a digital to-do list, and it's a great way to save
time.
Yes.
Green savings,
We just love
guy.
Don't forget to save on the Everyday Planner on Amazon.
Woo!
35% off with the treasure truck.
And listen, before we get off templates, I do want to make a couple important notes, because we are Rocketbook after all, and we know that everyone has other just free-form notes to take. And so at the end of the Everyday Planner is a bunch of lined pages, so you can just take notes in the meeting, in class, whatever. Write down a list, maybe on a remote phone call, even at home. So there's several line pages, mostly line pages, but then at the very back, We do have.
We got our dot grid back there.
It's not. Don't undersell it by calling it dot grid. We got. It is the versatile. It is the dynamic.
Let's go.
It is writable. It is drawable. It is good for diagram and text. It's dot grid.
I love the Epstein dot grid. I love the Epstein dot grid.
At the end of Everyday Planner.
This is getting out of control. The disrespect is in the air.
It's getting better and better. It's getting better and better. All right.
Awesome. Yeah. So that's the Everyday Planner in its broadest terms as far as the templates go. But please do call in, ask any more specific questions you have. Let us know your savings tips. All right.
Well,
This word of the day thing. Come on.
Those are your tips. Ask the
Somebody
questions.
save me from this live stream.
Exactly. Clunky, I would say.
And don't forget, for every caller, we will be planting a tree. And as a little bonus, you can name your tree, or we'll name it for you.
We got any more callers?
Yeah, right. This link at the top of the screen, bit.ly/earthstream. Please, anyone join?
Yeah. Should we maybe get into some alternative sustainability?
I think that's awesome.
It's great to reuse products for multiple uses. Find more sustainable ways to use. Here's an example, right? The accessory pack, the Rocketbook accessory pack, comes with a spray bottle that makes it super easy for you to erase your notes. But I also like to use it. It's Earth Week, right? I'm in touch with my plants this week. Like, hey, buddy, I like to keep them spritzed.
Oh, it's good.
Right?
Use a spray bottle.
Hey,
I like that.
maybe use our little microfiber towel. If it's, sometimes I like keep the shine.
Oh yeah.
See how that works?
That feels really good.
It
Actually.
does, right?
Yeah, it does feel good. Yeah, that's another way to reuse.
Yeah, but our products are so versatile.
I went with a plant theme for my reuse one too.
Okay.
I like to inside my everyday planner at the end I write little affirmations, and I like to write nice things to my plants, and then I transcribe it with the app and use text to speech to just play it in a loop for my plants.
You are a big, strong plant. Your leaves are young and wide and green. These are your salad days.
Wow, it sounds like it's amazing artificial intelligence that powers that robot speaking.
That's Bill Shakespeare.
Yeah, so back to the Everyday Planner, maybe. It is pretty awesome how it's erasable and it's undated.
You know what I like to say? With great power comes great erasability. Also, William Shakespeare, I think. Somebody can fact check that if you call it. Oh, good. William Shakespeare, I think. Somebody can fact check that.
Holly,
Hey guys.
if you can mute your stream on your end, you'll be able to.
Hey guys.
Mute your stream.
Hey, how's it going?
We good?
We're good. You got
All right,
the mute
cool.
going? Great.
Thank you, Holly. Welcome.
Thanks.
Hey, how's it going?
Holly, if you could just mute the stream on your end, we'll be able to talk freely.
Can you find a way to mute it on your end so we don't have a feedback problem?
Yeah.
Oh, now she's muted. Find a way to mute it on your end.
Something going on weird with the audio.
Boy. Yeah.
There is something odd going on with the audio.
That's another theme of our live streams.
Holly, so if you could mute the stream on your end and just keep the StreamYard link open, you'll be able to talk.
Oh, we need to
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Hey,
all right, here we are. We're back in action.
Yes, maybe we can save Holly, and she'll be back soon. This is the word of the day. Why did we practice this for?
I mean, there's so many great benefits to erasing, right? You can fill up your planner over and over, erase and reuse it for years and years. I mean, this planner is great for 2022. It's going to be great for 3022.
Yes, you're right. It will be great for that year as well. Great year.
Yeah.
And
you don't have to, after you use it up, you don't have to just buy a new planner every year. That's a great way to save money.
yes, it is. We're getting better. Thank you. Thanks. Ooh,
Wow.
not only is undated powerful to reuse the everyday planner for years to come, but I find it less intimidating because because if you let a week go by, a month go by, you can pick up where you left off. You're not staring down this big section of planner that you didn't use. You can just get right back on the planning horse.
I love that. I love that idea. Yeah. Hey, you know what I've been using mine for? In the back of the dot grid area, the standard dot grid area.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've been mapping out my new garden plans.
Huh? Was that corn? What do you have?
There's some corn. There's some wheat.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be some carrots in there too.
Oh, that's
what do we
interesting.
have? What's this?
Oh, that's the general
cabbage.
where
That's cabbage.
It's a northeastern cabbage.
That's good.
That's a great saving tip you have in there.
That's good. That's your second.
It sure is a great savings tip.
That's a great savings tip. Oh, it could be.
Don't forget, you don't get to save on the everyday planner on the Amazon Treasure Truck. 35% off. We're celebrating Earth Week.
All right. Well, that was your second sustainability tip, I guess, or I guess off-brand use for sustainability tips. Mine's a little bit more destructive, but I guess I would call it hacky, where if you need to, if you're in Joe's garden, you can actually de-spiral the notebook and use it as a vine guide for your.
Look at you! You got like a topiary brewing here, huh?
Exactly. And then once it
Shaping
grows big and strong, then you can rewire your notebook. But in the meantime, you're gonna have to shuffle through some pages.
So inventive.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I thought so too, Joe. Thank you for saying that.
Don't forget to help us plant more plants and more trees by calling in. For every caller, we are planting a tree through One Tree Planted. We want to hear your questions about the everyday planner. We want to hear your tips as they pertain to saving.
It is called One Tree Planted, but we are allowed to plant more than one tree.
Oh, there it is.
Didn't miss a beat. Our speedy production team has got a friction-free experience.
We got a room full of production team back in the AV trailer outside.
Is buzzing.
Yes. I think we forgot to mention about the title bars, which is available on every single page of the Everyday Planner.
Tell us more.
And so if you're familiar with your Rocketbook Core, your Rocketbook Fusion, you'll know that we have the free-form smart titles that you can put on top of every page with a couple of hashtags, and then your title. And the app will turn your PDF name into what you wrote on top with those hashtags. Well, in the Everyday Planner, there are title bars on top, designated areas where you just have to write in the title. And you're thinking, oh, it saves me the time of writing a couple of hashtags. The hashtags, there's a lot of slashes in there, and you have to write a lot on there. So it's a time saver, and it's also there every time to remind you to put a title on your document. Really helps with the organization.
Oh, and we have a caller.
All right.
Hey y'all, I have loved Rocketbook. I'm originally Bostonian, and I'm yes, I share it with all my friends and have turned on so many people to loving the reusable notebooks. One thing I know you guys get asked all the time: any update on calendar integrations with like Google Calendar or Outlook?
What is the latest on we've been working on some things in the labs. I don't know if we have anything to announce yet.
Yeah, it is something that comes up all the time, and we get asked about all the time. And we constantly have built internal prototypes on this. It's a very difficult function to get reliable, and it's one of those things where getting dates to the right place in your Google Calendar is so important to people that we've just been, over the last couple of years, been slowly working on the technology so that we can do that reliably, because we know the last thing in the world we'd want to do is pull out a date or an event from your calendar and put it on the wrong day. That's sort of like a level 1 failure. You know what I mean? And so that's why that specific feature has taken so long. It's kind of, it's not right up there with self-driving cars from Tesla, but sometimes it feels like that around the office, because you run into one problem after the other.
What calendar would you want to integrate with it? Google, Microsoft, something else?
I would really love Google just because it connects to everything, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Yeah,
totally.
we've had some users call in and share some tips with us about how they've kind of used if this then that flows to use Rocketbook OCR related text recognition to implement dates into the calendar. It's a little hacky, a little
advanced.
Some extra steps, a little bit advanced, but there are definitely some ways that our awesome users have figured out. So I think it's probably something that we can aim for in the future.
Yeah.
But we hear your feedback loud and clear, and keep upvoting it on ideas.getrocketbook.com so our product team can see how important it is for all of our users, and we're still working on it, but we'll get it out there.
It's definitely up there on the list, and please feel free to share any comments about what integration you'd like to use the most and what features specifically would be the most important to you there.
Awesome. Thank you guys. I really
Well,
appreciate it.
before you go, you have a tree to be planted. Do you have a name for your tree?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm on the spot.
Trees live pretty long, so they'll be stuck with it for a while.
Yeah, it's true. It is a big deal. Do you have any suggestions, Joe?
Have you thought?
I'm open to feedback. See, it's a tough thing.
That's a long name for a tree.
I like Peter. Peter's just a great tree name.
Oh, it's such a classic.
We'll go with Peter. I can get behind Peter.
That's like a handsome tree.
Yes. Thank you for calling.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you for the suggestion. We do always look to our customers for suggestions for next features.
So many of our products have come directly from customer input and feedback. From beacons and whiteboards to coming up with a planner product in the first place.
I think the everyday planners are a testament to that, where we had the Fusion and the Panda planner, which were kind of opposite ends of the spectrum of completely unstructured and a very structured planning guide to something a little bit in the middle that kind of has the best of both worlds.
Yes, and it's once you go down the planner route, you get all these feedback about planning and more specifically how different groups of people plan. So it's been interesting to get people's feedback even on the everyday planner, as well as the academic planner.
Right, definitely. So our planner catalog has 3, if not 4, if you don't include the Fusion as well.
Yes, I kind of include the Fusion. I feel like that should be included.
It was our original planner. It was like a planner light, right?
Yes, Fuse planning functionality with note taking. So that's the clever name. I didn't come up with it.
Holly,
welcome back, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
I think we're good this time.
Yes, you're back.
All right, cool. I don't know. I wanted to name a tree, so I hopped on here. I also have my amazing Rocketbook Fusion. I love it so much. I work on a crisis line. Sometimes I have to write down information really quick, and then I want to get rid of it later, right? So it's so convenient to just be able to erase it. I don't have to scratch it out 1,000 times or rip it up or burn it. So it's awesome. I'm loving the Rocketbook.
Wow, you work on a crisis line. Well, thank you for doing that amazing and difficult work.
Yes.
And using our products during it. That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's right. And I've told my coworkers all about it.
I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you for being an evangelist as well. Wow.
Of course.
You were very excited to name the tree. I am dying to know what the tree name is.
It has to be Alfonso.
Yeah, Alfonso. That's a great tree name. That is the best tree name we've heard so far.
Fonzie for short.
Fonzie the tree. Thanks so much, Holly.
All right, thank you, Holly. Yes. Crisis hotline. Huh? You never know where Rocketbooks are going to show up, and she's literally using Rocketbooks to save lives. Yes.
To save.
Woo! Yes.
The saving guys.
We're getting in a groove just at the end of the live stream.
We'll keep it going all week.
Oh, let's keep going.
Around the office.
Yes.
Don't forget. The Everyday Planner is 35% off in the Amazon Treasure Truck for awesome S word that ends with avings. Please do call in. We're going to keep planting trees. We want to hear your planner questions. We want to hear any sustainability tips you have, like the few fun hacks we've shared or anything else in between. Also, we'd love to just keep talking about the Everyday Planner and some awesome packs we have.
Yeah, 1 tree planted. It's more like 3 trees planted so far. Do you think we could get a 4th one in?
I think we maybe.
Oh.
When do you anticipate the Pro being back in stock?
Oh, the Pro back in stock.
So
It's, okay,
there's an
issue.
there's an interesting story there.
Yeah.
Another shipment of Rocketbook Pros were actually stuck on the ship that was stuck in Chesapeake Bay, ironically called the Ever Forward, if you've been reading the news headlines about that. So that just got dislodged from the mud last Friday, and we expect to.
Wouldn't you know it? That's where all of our Rocketbook Pros were.
Yeah, what are the odds? Only at Rocketbook, we say, you know. But there it is. There it is. So look for some of those being back in stock sometime probably in the next
And the Rocketbook Pro is an awesome product. I mean, I'll plug it right now as well. And I mean, we've got page packs that are very much like the Everyday Planner as well. And there are many other types of page packs that you can pop in and out, right? You want one that's lined in dot grid, or one that's like the Matrix.
Did we make yours?
Yeah, we made it. Yeah. Yep. And I mean, it looks amazing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it just really looks amazing. It's got a awesome pen pool here to keep your pen with you as you travel around. It's the most advanced notebook ever made.
Yeah, look out for that on Amazon later on this year, probably in the coming months.
Yeah. Now it's just a matter of importing now that it's finally out of the mud.
Awesome. Also on Amazon, of course,
Yes.
is the Everyday Planner for 35% off on the Treasure Truck.
That's right. Yeah, save
The most popular planner of Earth Week.
save your
That's what I'm
schedule,
hearing.
save your notes, save the planet. Right?
That's so much saving. That's so much saving.
So much saving.
A lot of saving.
Yeah, we got this. Let's just keep this going
So
further out.
smooth. It's
Yeah.
so smooth.
Sam, welcome. Thanks so much for
Hi.
coming.
Hey, Sam.
I was just in the middle of answering the question. There's no feedback, right?
Nope.
Okay,
You're
awesome.
Good.
Done great.
I think somebody mentioned the Pro just in time because that's all I want to talk about. Even though I have the Everyday Planner and it's on sale and people should get it, but I am kind of a perfectionist, and I'm a personal trainer. I've been looking to make template to track my clients' workouts for a long time, way too long, because I want it to be perfect. And then you came out with the health and fitness page pack with the Rocketbook Pro, and it is literally perfect.
Whoa! Hey,
Yeah,
where's Steven Chen?
Oh,
He's in a meeting.
He's working.
So he
yeah.
it would make his heart sing with happiness because.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah,
I mean, this body was built on the health and fitness page pack right here.
Body by Rocketbook.
Body by.
That's
something that we're gonna do
definitely
for
be
sure.
like a slogan or an advertising slogan or something. But yeah, I mean, anytime I want to talk about nutrition with one person or track the workouts, or somebody's going through some health stuff and I have to write a lot of notes, there's that whole note, the lined part in there too. Yeah, I love it. And then I use the Everyday Planner for separate, I'd say work stuff, the Pro, but for working on marketing stuff and working on growing website, just little stuff like that, getting more clientele. I definitely love it for that, because I especially love where you can put in, where it's just the columns of the dates that you can put in to sort of see all of your really important sort of tasks that month. Yeah, that one. Dang, you guys are on it.
Absolutely. And there's so much power in what you're saying, whether you're taking notes in a meeting or you're writing down your schedule, your plan, or in your case, writing down your workout or nutritional tips. Once you write it down, it rewires your brain to really embed it in there. And it's something that's universal across all Rocketbook products, how much we believe in the power of writing things down. And so
100%. And even to sort of feed into my perfectionism a little bit, for some reason I always hated using actual page books, because I would always have to erase what I was doing, because it was never perfect enough. I would always mess up the writing somehow, or move, and my would go all over the place. And this one, you know, you just erase it real quick and you don't have to waste 5 million pages. I think I saw on one of the ads that you said that one Rocketbook saves like 4.5 trees per person. And I honestly think that's like ×2 or ×3 for me. So I feel a lot better owning a Rocketbook for sure. And I also always change my mind with like how I want things designed and, you know, what I want the templates to look like and everything like that. So having the different templates on here that I can use, you know, whenever I want, or having the blank pages is super, super helpful.
Nice. Oh wow! Thanks for really,
awesome.
you're bringing,
Thanks so much.
you're really putting our products to good use. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think all the awesome stuff you're doing really speaks to the versatility of the everyday planner, of how you're not just contained to one box, and you can attack your business plans, you can attack your life plan, just do it all in one place.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you had a client who came to you and was like a complete mess, right? Like where would you start with Jake?
Hypothetically.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Where would you? How would you get Jake started on a fitness regimen?
He broke up at just the wrong time.
But I
mean, I would probably usually the question I always ask is, or usually let them talk first, and you just kind of ask them what they've been having problems with, like why they haven't started. Well, some of them use the same lame excuses, but usually it's for a reason.
Yeah, and anyway, but I completely agree with you. Once you take into account like all the scrap paper that you just kind of grab a piece of paper and use and doodle on or whatever, or get a list out of your head, I agree with you. It's over the course of a lifetime, over the course of a couple of years, it saves so much paper, and so much of that is brand new trees, whether it's recycled or not. And thank you for noting that it saves trees.
Saves them.
You use the word, but
oh, that's what you did that one.
The first caller.
Woo! Savings, guys.
Savings guys.
And even with the, you know, really big planners and stuff like that, they all have the same pages. It seems like, I know some people say that the page packs, you know, oh, they're the same on both sides, but even the thick planners with like 100 times the pages they're all the same, and you couldn't really like change it up too much. And then with these, you know, since it has less pages, it's easier to like flip to the page that you want. You don't have to go through a million pages. And I don't know if you guys know, but you've also got some fans on Etsy that like homemade app, and they have some people have like homemade tab inserts and like file folder inserts for some of the Rocketbooks.
Yeah, we've seen some of that, and love all the fans out there and secondary products, and yeah, we have a parade of new innovations coming out this year. So watch for some of them to address some of those desires and concerns and feature requests.
Thanks so much, Sam, for sharing all this with us. It's been awesome. Before we let you go, you're gonna have to name a tree, though.
How permanent is it? Is it an oak tree? Is it a pine tree? No, I'm just kidding.
Legally, you can't specify the tree type, only the name.
Legally. I think a Rocketbook and earthy theme might be Cosmos. I'll name it Cosmos.
Oh, that's a good
Cosmos.
one. Oh, wow. Cosmos for sure.
Yeah.
Does that save you anything if you call it Cosmos?
Does it save you?
Yeah, no.
What did you ask?
I guess it does. Yeah. It saves you one letter, and it's a test. Oh my God. We're really deep here.
Sam, what do you think of our production quality? Top of the line.
It's on 200% right now for sure.
I feel that too.
Probably the top quality program that you've been on today. I would hope, right?
100%. Yeah, there's not a lot of people out there who can keep this enthusiasm. As somebody who tries to put people through tough workouts every day, I genuinely really appreciate the extra enthusiasm.
I know what it's like. Jake puts me through strain every day.
Yes. Feelings mutual. Thank you so much for calling.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
Awesome. Don't forget, I think we still have a little bit of time left to take another caller or two to plant some more trees.
Yeah, let's
Ooh, it's this.
Ooh, we got a question?
Not sure exactly how to phrase, but do you have any tips on how to restore paper with spots that through erasing don't allow you to write as easily on? So for the most part, if you're having trouble writing on paper, it'll be because of some sort of foreign substance that's been left on top of it, be that some sort of cleaner like a soap or a chemical that you've used to scrub the page, or even if just using the built-in eraser on your friction pen can leave a bit of residue if you're using that instead of water on a cloth. The best way to restore that is just some hot water and just a really good, vigorous scrubbing with your microfiber towel. Microfiber towel can usually clear any backup on the page off. And just
Microfiber is probably better than paper towel if you're getting really into it, right?
it is. It's just great
nice
for a good scrub.
Yeah.
After you dry your plants off, you can use the same towel on your notebook to restore those pages.
That's where I'll see it the most is with the eraser. Sometimes leaving that residue, but yeah, a little warm water comes right off. And that's probably, if it's an invisible spot, it might be from your eraser. Comes right back though.
Thanks so much, Chelsea.
Oh, another one. Can you read it? I'm a little.
You should give me free stuff. 22 books sold thanks to me.
Thank you very much.
You know what? I have a great idea. Let's give Brad a free tree.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We can name it Brad.
Yes.
Right.
There we go.
We name it Bradley so it rhymes with tree. Bradley the tree.
Does Bradley rhyme with tree?
Sort of. It's close. That's Brad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you really
I'm
have to
trying.
think about
Come
this.
on.
Does Bradley rhyme with tree? I don't know. That's a really tough question.
Multi-use of the towel. Love it.
Yes.
As a plant.
Yes. Thank you. Any other questions in there, Dylan?
We're good. All right.
Awesome.
All right. Well, hey, we had planned a huge, complex, big production here to finish this off, but I think maybe we'll save a few bucks. Wrap it up.
Don't forget the Amazon Treasure Truck. The everyday planner is 35% off. Oh yeah. Save your planner. Plant some trees. We'll be planting trees all week on GetRocketbook.com.
All right. It's such a savings time back. Savings.